Hi, I'm Adam, and welcome. Welcome to your morning wake-up call. And I'm sharing this message because some mornings I receive these little prompts that say, pay attention. And when I don't, often I wish I did. So today, we're going to talk about, and we're going to take a walk on the wild side. And I'm going to share 5 key insights and one vitally important truth that will help you become a 5D quantum human. And in doing so, it will also help you to navigate the coming chaos and the great changes that are happening on Earth. Not long ago, I shared a piece on there are no safe places. There's only safe people. And 5D humans are safe. They can avoid, they can anticipate. And when we can do that, we can avoid the chaos and the challenges. So here are some key insights about the dark side. And few want to talk about this, and very, very few ever want to go there. And where is there? What am I talking about? The dark side. It's into the deepest abyss of the dark, the recesses of our consciousness, our subconscious, into the bowels of our being. And this is the place the indigenous peoples and shaman called the underworld. Yet this is where the heavy lifting is done in terms of expansion of our consciousness. And for the last 17 years, I've been on a quest into this world of darkness, into this unknown. And I've been asking a lot of questions. And in particular, I wanted to know, does this inner world hold the key to understanding the true nature of reality? And also, I've been very curious, can I become a quantum being? I get that I'm a spiritual being in a physical body, but can I become a quantum being where I'm connected with everything? So my shadow work has, well, to be honest with you, brothers and sisters, been brutally difficult, and I wanted to give up many times. And so I want to save you the time, the energy, the pain of my experience for what it is. So here are a few key findings about walking into the dark and embracing becoming a 5D quantum human being. And there's just no way to avoid going into the dark. There's just, I can't tell you otherwise. It's just imperative, and the results are remarkable. And I know many of us want to just hang out in the light and become, well, what we already are, spiritual. You know, that's fine. So it's not all difficult or a challenge. Here's some good news. Working with and through our shadows can be really made simple. So I want to offer a few ideas about making it simple. First of all, a 3D human experiences the body. Now, that's inclusive of my emotions, the mind, and spirit. And all 3 of those things are experienced in the duality of everyday life. And everything, it seems to be separate. We're bodies, there's man, there's women, there's different colors. You know, all this, we seem separate from even nature. And so consciousness from this perspective is merely a projection of our thoughts that see ourselves as separate. In other words, we have body, we have mind, and we have spirit. Now we bring those together in 3D, then we can ascend. Whereas a 5D human experience transcends and includes the 3D experience. Plus, it includes the energy body, and the quantum field. In other words, we have the 3D human, we have the energy body, and we have the quantum field. And we bring them together. And that's when we experience this 5-dimensional nature of who we are as quantum beings. And this is when we become unified, not in separation, but in oneness with the whole of our being. And let's remember, it's not about the destination, not about being a 5D human. It's about the journey to the new version of yourself that's a safe person. And that journey, it does get dark. It gets really dark. And let's keep in mind, in the universe, dark matter outnumbers visible matter 6-1. But here's the good news. Even though the journey to becoming quantum, we move through the darkness of our time, and we spend considerable amount of time in that place, let's remember this. Let's remember something that's really, really critical. And it's these 5 insights about the dark that can help you anticipate a greater journey to the light. All right? Because when we know, it's certainly more helpful. So I want you to get really comfortable with yourself, because aloneness is common. And this solitude that you can feel is power. So let's get comfortable with yourselves, because when we do, we can move through that darkness. And when that dark night of the soul comes where you just want to give up, remember, the light is there with you. There are others traveling this journey. 3, we have to let go of some of our material attachments. We have to let go of the world as we know it. And that doesn't mean getting rid of everything, but it leads to 4. The world will disappear, and that can be pretty frightening, because a new world is appearing. And 5, your old version of yourself ceases to exist. And that means something new is emerging for you. Here's the one vitally important thing to remember, okay? And I want to just share it with you in a little exercise. Close your eyes and imagine you're just in a dark room. See the dark room around you. Now we flip the switch and the light comes on in the dark room. Where is the darkness, and what is it now? The darkness is nothing and nowhere. It's gone. You are the light on the path. You will never really be in the dark, although it may seem dark, because your consciousness is always present, illuminating the darkness that you may be feeling. Well, I want to thank you for joining me today and sharing this journey. And sometimes it's not just all light and good. It's also light plus the dark, where the challenges of our lives must be faced. So thank you. I look forward to sharing more with you on this path to love, light, and to becoming a 5D quantum human being. Those little simple reminders and the remembrance that you are the light and that you can become a 5D quantum human who is safe and can meet any chaos or challenge that you may face. Blessings and Godspeed.